Hi, and welcome to the Drunk Linux User. I'm Len. I am the Drunk Linux User. And tonight, I'm not really a drunk Linux user. Tonight, I am a drunk Windows user. And that's a little frustrating, right? So what's happening is I have get rid of this for a second here. I have this new Dell computer, and it's really nice. And it came with Windows 10 Home, which is fine. It's no big deal. And I got it late. I got a little bit of a sunburn standing outside waiting for the UPS man that I'm watching on my phone going round and round and round and round me, passed me 3 times, physically, 3 times before he got to my apartment. I know it's how they stack the trucks. It's just, wow. Anyway, I finally got it just before 6 o'clock last night. I got it put together. I started it up, made sure that everything was running, which was good. And then I tried to put Linux Mint on. No good. The system has something called RST technology. It's a RAID thing by Intel. All right. Well, so I spent a lot of time and I learned how to deactivate that part of it. And I learned from both Ubuntu and there were a couple of other websites that talked about how to go into the BIOS and do this and do that. Got it to work. Okay, great. So put the disk or the little thumb drive back in and start the install, and all of a sudden I can't read the thumb drive. Okay, well, I had to turn off the secure boot. So I turned off the secure boot, try it again, and I get to the installation screen, and I'm going through the installation. Everything's going great. I've got it split, so I've got about this much, well, I guess as you'd look at it, about this much Windows, about that much Linux. And there are 2 different file structures for these 2 different operating systems. A lot of you know already that Windows uses NTFS, and many probably don't know that Linux uses ext4 predominantly. It's not the only one, but predominantly. And I couldn't get it to accept the ext4 on my NVMe whatever SSD hard drive. So I started looking and looking and looking, and then I inadvertently, through reading information, hosed the hard drive. Hosed as in I lost everything that had been originally installed on the hard drive. So I happened to have a thumb drive with Windows 10 on it, and I was able to reinstall. I kept following different directions. Boom, I'd lose it all again because I understand that there's a difference between another type of bootloader, which is MBR, which I'm pretty sure if I'm understanding this right, that is the Windows side, and it needs to be GPT, which would be more the Linux side. So I try to change the files, the bootloader, so that it's using that. Nothing. I still can't get it on there. So I've got more homework to do. In the meantime, I do have a brand new computer, and I'm still plugging away on it, but I think I have come up with an alternative way of dealing with this, and I'm going to do my best to make it work. You see, I've still got the original hard drive for my laptop, and it's a 700 and I think it was 760 gig or 50 gig or something like that hard drive. Well, I'm going to take out the Linux hard drive that I currently have in here and put it in my new computer. I'm going to take the archive disk that I put in here, the spinning hard drive, their standard hard drive, and I'm going to put it in the new computer. I'm going to take the original hard drive and slap her back in the Acer and install Linux. I think that's what I'm going to do. I have the opportunity of being able to put 4 different hard drives on this box, so might as well start filling them up and using them. And maybe I'll just keep Windows on this 1 terabyte. Kind of a shame. It's got all this space, but I might start using it for part of my archive work too. One of the reasons I'm thinking that it's very beneficial to add the different hard drives into the box. What if I'm using Windows and something bad happens? Just take something bad happens, and it also takes out my Linux partition on that same drive. Well, if I've got multiple drives and I've got multiple operating systems, I'm not screwed, and I can go back and I can reinstall Windows again without having to worry about what do I have to do to get the Linux back on again. So tomorrow may be the day where I do that. Today, the drunk Linux user on Windows is going to say, don't drink and drive, don't drive drunk, which sometimes I do it the other way, but tonight I'm feeling a little backwards because I'm on Windows. Don't go to eBay or Amazon and buy crap you don't want or need. And wish me luck. Bottoms up. Later, dudes. Refreshing water.